All right, welcome back to Jack Antics, where we jacked up on taking the antics for everything else, and we have a special guest today. And how do we meet, brother?
Hey man, welcome everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on when y'all catch this. But shoot, man, we go back to the ASU Cobra days.
Right. Facts, man. So this is my guest, Sean. Shout out to your social medias. You got any business you want to plug anything? Let's go ahead and shout that out right now.
Yeah, man. So you can follow my personal page at Sean X Free. You'll see a lot of this little fella here and other things. Camp Central, Camp on Instagram. It's camp_central. Find us there. And then Freehype, just Freehype. And you can find us on all platforms there. So still working to get those underscores out so it can just be a clean name.
Right. I feel you, bro. I feel you, brother. Okay, you did mention something, Camp Central. Now, what exactly is Camp Central for the listeners?
Yeah, so Camp Central is a mobile app that helps high school football athletes find college football camps. So, amongst other things, we want to give them like resources, coaches as well as athletes, resources to become better on the field and off.
Okay. So yeah. So do like the students like they record their own videos and they put it on there, or like do people come out and record them, like have like film? You know how different schools have different media teams and they'll record and like send their highlight tapes to like different websites. Is it something like that?
Yeah, so we're not quite there just yet. We're more so a central location for camps, for college football camps. So athletes, coaches will be able to download the app, see the latest camps that are available, as well as different videos and resources, especially during this time. Like we just uploaded some of the latest news for the National Athletic High School Association and their signing for June 1st being the date that they will begin to allow teams to participate. So, just trying to really be a hub for athletes to become better because, a lot of websites show kids, they want to have them on a rating system, with the 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, but nobody's really giving them information as to how to become that, in their own right.
Right. Okay. That sounds dope, man. Shoot. Hey, I'll be out there with used to be in my football days. I'm put a video out there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. My younger cousin, man, he goes to you probably familiar. He goes to Pike Road.
I've probably seen them before.
Yeah, off of it's headed towards like Tuskegee. It's an exit before you get to Shorter. But anyways, he just got offered from Huntington. Yep, got offered from Huntington and then LaGrange College as well. So pretty dope.
Yeah, it's lit, bro. Shoot. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to little cuz. Yeah.
Shout out to him. So, with that being said, that like, did you form like that type of website using Wix or anything like that? What type of website would you say to use to form that type of platform, or is just like a marketing tool? like to help market, or is it like look both?
So actually with that website I use Squarespace. I did to build the app, my buddy and co-founder Trey Hope worked super hard with him to create the vision for that. As far as the mobile app, and he created that through Google Firebase is the host website. So that's where most of that code is on. And if you follow Trey, it's trey.a.hope, I believe. He's like a tech junkie, so like he posts constantly every week some type of different series of like what's the code is his most recent one now. So it's pretty dope, man. But to the point of Wix, though, the background that you see behind is Freehype, the blog that I have. That is through Wix. That was built up on Wix.
Okay. Yeah, y'all people should check out the blog. The different, I think I wrote a article on there one time.
Yeah, for sure, man. About Dark Knight Fantasy, if I'm correct, I'm getting the name right. Kingdom Hearts new game that was coming out. Was that Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was. It was. I did a review on it, and it was very disappointing when I finished the game. So it was disappointing.
Y'all should.
If I had a choice, I would have told people to not go out and spend $60. There's a lot of games like that. It's like they get the hype, first first couple months, and then they die down like quickly. So it's a lot of stuff that probably don't deserve $60.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk of change.
That's like what? What you said? That's like what?
Huh?
You said that's like what again?
That's a nice chunk of change.
Oh man, yeah, bro. That's a lot of stuff, man. And like it goes from phones. A lot of phones don't deserve. Like I shouldn't say don't deserve. It's not. The money that they asking for is doesn't equate to what the phone can actually do. Because you know what I'm saying? Like they'll pay for different aesthetics.
Yeah.
And then going from that, Wix and stuff. What are different technologies that you say that will help community? If you can go into that.
Phone, laptop, I think maybe more. That's kind of the basis. I'm an Apple guy myself, so really kind of am enamored with their products. Kind of so real nice and sleek. Honestly, it's still a lot for me to figure out with them and learn, but that's the bulk. That's the bulk of it.
Yeah. I think like in the space of technology, we as like as a people, we should invent more, products of our own. I know there's some stuff out there, like you heard of, like the figure phone. I don't know any laptops per se. There probably some out there I just haven't seen, but I know there's a phone that was, black owned by a black owned business called the Figure Phone. I haven't got my hands on it myself, but I want to try it out to see, if it's good or not. Because at the end of the day, technology should be at least efficient. Just because it's made by us, If it's not efficient, then it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my goal is to try and like help those cats too, is like build teams, because I think one thing in the black arena that may be on the lowest scale that we could do to like innovate is to build teams. It's pretty huge because I saw his office. I mean, but the fact that he started, was like huge,
Right.
of that. But yeah, I think in order to like scale to where he's really competing, and just us as teams to scale to a point to where we're really competing at something, will be to do that.
Right. Right. Um. Shoot. That and then something like uh just building like our own like on like laptops. We can build like I know plenty of people like build servers and build have whole IT teams to to help build like different businesses because you need an IT team to build your infrastructure for your internet and everything. Um,
Yep.
um, and then going to the next topic, I would say this is a great segue because we're talking about the us as the black community. What do you say about you as a person? What is just self value? How important that is for us to have self value for just and be self aware of yourself.
Yeah. Good job, man.
I think we wake him.
Real good. Um, you said where would I place that self value,
Yeah,
or where I place the value of technology?
that not just technology, just how important it is just to have value for self and the movement forward, technology and otherwise.
Yeah, it's huge, man. It's super huge because especially in today's world, you just want to know really what you're dealing with. I think it's real important to know what you're dealing with, and starting, I guess, the tie, because that's a very interesting question. Um, if I were to tie the time in together, I think a lot of us have cell phones, and we have just technology. We have laptops. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. But if you knew what could be done, or like not, I mean, of course, like money that could be made off of like that phone, then I think it shifts your perception of like even yourself, what your career might be, like man, like yo. So instead, it like kind of raises your net worth in a sense. If like I can make so much, off of here, or just just building a career, living a happy life, so not even so much concentrated to money, but just that fact.
More so in finding peace. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know. That's like one of the things that I try to be more self aware as a person because you get to the point where like how you operate and how to make yourself succeed and it's all about for me just being trying to find that peace and being self-aware of knowing just like, yo, I'm this type of I know I'm this type of person. I might contradict myself. You probably call that being a hypocrite, but you are self-aware enough that you know what you are, and it's all people gonna respect that you at least honest with them, you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, they definitely are. They feed off of your energy.
Huh.
They feed off of your energy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you see I when I post stuff, like I'll send it to the like group and stuff. I'll send different like messages for y'all too to help y'all try to keep, it's not just for y'all, it's for me to keep, my mental, right.
Yeah, nah, and that's often like one of the best things, is to like, it's positive self-talk, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Positive self.
Facts. Yeah, yeah. You got anything you want to add to that? Anything you want to talk about?
Yes, there is one thing that I did not add, and it came honestly just today. I don't know. Yeah. With technology and like the civil rights movement, maybe, and civil rights, of course, is speaking of present day civil rights, what might be considered as the Black Lives Matter movement, but just with this whole like, man, it's too many names, it's too many names at this point, and it does, as a person who was like super involved, like, it's tough, technology I feel like has put, yeah, it's a different level of responsibility that goes on with the internet now.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like we see a different video every other day. Um, I'm
Every other.
and God forbid that something happened to me. I honestly don't want it to be shared like 2,000 times. Like that's your first image of me. Like really? Like that?
Hmm.
And I don't like sharing stuff like that. Cause I think about the family. The family don't want to see that over and over again. That's traumatic. It's like
Yeah. But see, it's tricky though, because at the same time, it's like, if it's not, then it's not. It may be. I won't say that it couldn't be, but it might not be talked about. Like the fact of I think, to the situation that we came. Well, I guess to hit it on the head, maybe to give a little background, and then to smack it right there. I think about, to your point, when this first kind of started, as far as like when I made that sentence, or when I just said that sentence, I thought like, oh, we didn't see Trayvon get killed. We heard the audio. We didn't see that. We didn't see Michael Brown get killed. We seen the body. We saw, the officer eventually, kind of like the situation, but we didn't like see it happen. And, but those deaths definitely, along with the like John Crawford, which happened here in Ohio, we did see, we saw that one. And it was like, even during that time with like Tamir Rice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it started to become a thing to where it's like, yo, all right, what are you showing me for? And I think my biggest issue with the news, and like this kind of speaks to technology still, is like, they aren't providing a solution, but they have the platforms to provide a solution. You know, like whether that be donating to the family, you know, like because the thing is if a kid or if it say for example COVID, I don't know, I don't watch the news enough to I don't digest that information, but when I did watch pretty heavy, I didn't see them. I would see oftentimes like, hey, you can go to Children's Hospital. They would tell you a source, you know, of where you could send some money to help, you know, just help somebody. And in this case, it's not too much. Like they might tell you a celebrity stepped in and dropped this, but it's like they want to. It's like they just want to give you it. You know what I'm saying? They just want to give you the information, but it's like, what are you telling me for? You know, I think that's what I'm kind of. That's where I'm at with things. I'm just kind of a little torn because I feel like I don't know, like I don't. I mean, I'm seeing things being set up. Like I think LeBron maybe doesn't make the I Promise school. You know, if that doesn't happen, you know, like so.
It's like a
That's tricky,
double-edged.
man.
It would make as I'm listening to you, sound like it's a double-edged sword. It um, it's like you don't want to see it, but at the same time we need to see it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
But at the
Exactly.
same
It's
time, it hurts your mental to see it so often.
yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
that play into that. I know I don't have all the answers. Shoot, I probably don't have none of the answers.
Right.
It just you know it's one of them things that I feel like eventually that we need to start, you know, moving in the way to like self sustenance, sustain ourselves, trying to build into more where we like, okay, we in our own little, block or something, get our stuff from ourselves and stuff. But it's not, it may not happen today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Shoot, it might be 30 years from now where we finally get like a foot where we can say, yo, we got our own stuff. But
Yep.
it's just putting in the legwork. We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I think that's really gonna be it. You know, that's gonna be it. So I'm big. You know, on making the most with what we have so far. So like, I watch Revolt. You know, I try to watch TV1. Um, well, I love TV1 for real. BET has some pretty good programming, believe it or not. You know, here and there. So it's just like, yeah, I try. I do my best with watching black culture, should I say? You know, and picking it apart for me, the stations that might be, might majority we're not seeing us on the screen. So yeah, that's facts, man. That's
Yeah.
facts.
And that's why if you see me when I posted in the group, I tried to start saying, we talk the vision, but we don't be the vision. We gotta start being the vision instead of just talking the vision. You know, it's like I can't change. For example, say if somebody doesn't like you, you can't change that person not liking you. You can change yourself, and basically pick up your toys and leave the situation.
Uh-huh.
Two kids playing on the sandbox. One kid beating up the other kid. Other kid gonna get tired of it and they're gonna take their toys and leave.
Yeah.
And that's how I see this situation right now. What we in. We probably need to pick up our toys and leave at this point.
Yeah.
Not
I'd
really.
agree.
You know. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's it. One of them things that, like I said, it's gonna it's work in progress.
Yeah, it is. Well, certainly is, man. But that was really the main thing that I kind of had on my chest, So just for everyone out there, I hope that they take some time to just think about that and really just have a deeper conversation. I wish we all could kind of do something, even like I don't know, man. I'm just so picky. I guess just being honest, because so like just to I don't know, see it in Instagram story and then like you'll see you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just social media a crazy place, of course,
It is.
It's a crazy
Yeah,
place.
it's a crazy place. All type of stuff trying to happen. You see the market be overpopulated with stuff. A lot of girls try to be IG model. A lot of people trying to start a business. Some people try to start the same business. You know, and go back. With businesses, go back to timing in the market. People got to watch the market, and the market too overpopulated. It really doesn't matter, but we're gonna set people different from the other person.
Yeah.
And like I was watching YouTuber the Black Okage, and he was talking about the marketplace um where where it doesn't matter if people have so many views. It's more so about people respecting you and the influence that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people, we just gotta work on a lot of stuff.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Okay, so man, it was good talk, man, brother. You always welcome. Uh, oh, you shout out to TDI. So that's the thing too. Um, and with that being said, you got any closing remarks? Anything you want to say before we close out?
Um, yeah, turning dreams into realities.
All right, all right. Also, what did you learn today? I'm gonna start doing this. What did you learn today?
It's a good question. Hmm. Caught me off guard too. What the hell learn? It just in general?
Yeah, what you learned today?
Call more. Call more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a big lesson. Glad you asked that question. So like just calling. For me sometimes, well, I was in such a downloady period where I was just kind of like, I don't know, soaking in information, listening to podcasts, different music, that I noticed today, like, yo, I'm stuck in a trance sometimes, to where it's like, it's things that I could be doing, like getting quotes for t-shirts for Freehype, just different things where it's like, yo, I just need to make that call. So today I made a lot of calls, a lot of calls. And oftentimes it's funny because, I feel like we can often dread those phone calls, whether it be handling the car situation, business, or your job. But we all know once you make that call, it'd be like, oh man, what? Like it was, 2.5 minutes or something like that. So yeah, just make that call. What about you?
Um, what? Keep pushing. That's what I learned today. Keep pushing. I was working out before we got on the call, and I was trying to beat my time for my 2-mile run. And I was on the phone with somebody while I was running. They was like, bro, just keep on, fight through the pain, and you'll get through. And I cut down my time, which I've been struggling with for like a week. To cut down my time again, 'cause I'm trying to get under 30 minutes so I can increase my mile run. So I guess just keep pushing. And there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's facts. I feel you on that.
All right. Follow my boy on Sean. You with Sean Freeman on IG. Follow the Freehype IG. Follow the Jack Antics podcast IG. We also on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts. So go ahead and listen to the respective platforms. We also on YouTube now, where you can see the video form. So yeah, that's it. And this Jack Antics will be jacked up on tech and the antics for everything else. And peace.